Move over Jessica Alba. We got a new Fantastic Four here. I mean, I don't mind the Fantastic Four reboot because you know that Disney acquired Fox in 2019.
I did not know that.
As far as the trailer shows, it's set in the 1960s.
Jessica Alba just ate so hard when she was in that role. It will be hard for me to picture anyone else.
Let's not forget Chris Evans.
I love that cast. The other one, I'm a Michael B. Jordan fan.
He was in that movie?
You see what I'm talking about?
Another reboot?
It was before Pedro Pascal, yes. Also, I'm confused because I thought John Krasinski, the one from The Office, he was dressed in the Fantastic Four uniform in one of the Avenger movies.
I think it was the one with the Scarlet Witch. When it comes to the MCU, there are a lot of like parallel universes that are happening.
That's why they can tie in all these different celebrities in these movies, honestly, truly. The one that I'm talking about, the Fantastic Four series that they did back in 2015, was with Michael B. Jordan, Kate Mara, Miles Teller, and Jamie Bell.
I have no recollection of that particular series.
I don't think it was marketed well enough.
Back to Pedro. He is honestly booked and busy. On February 16th, SNL had their 50th anniversary special, which he was on. Then on March 18th, Apple dropped a short film called Someday with Pedro to promote their new AirPods 4, which has active noise cancellation. That short film for Apple was very beautiful. It was directed by Spike Jonze, I think that's how you pronounce it, who also directed the movies Her and Where the Wild Things Are. April 13th, The Last of Us Season 2 comes back. Actually, I'm super excited for that one.
I am a fan as well. I can't watch it by myself.
Same.
But it's intriguing.
I've always been scared of scary movies, but I've always been into like zombie movies for some reason, like Resident Evil.
That jump scare is like nothing else. Though.
Right. I love the Resident Evil franchise. I love the storyline.
How many times have we watched that?
A couple of times, and I think I made you watch it with me.
The thing is, it's good every time.
Yeah. I think it was really good up until the William Levy one.
I love William Levy.
But that wasn't for him.
I'm going to just cap it off there. I love William Levy, and that's it.
Pedro is also in A24's Materialists with Dakota Johnson and Chris Evans, which is going to release on June 13th. Then on July 25th, that's when Fantastic Four First Steps is going to be released. Sometime in summer 2025, Pedro is doing another movie with A24 called Eddington. It's going to be directed by Ari Aster, who also directed Hereditary and Midsommar. It's supposed to be some sort of like a Western psychological thriller horror that's going to feature Emma Stone and Austin Butler. Also, in the next 2 years, Pedro is set to be in Avengers Doomsday and Avengers Secret Wars for the next 2 years. So like in 2026 for Doomsday and 2027 for Secret Wars. Pedro has job security for like the next 3 years.
Imagine all the brand activations he's about to have.
This also kind of shows you, because he's involved in so much, we're going to start seeing his name so much. So as creative directors, what are your thoughts on some possible collaborations he should do or should be involved with?
Well, I think just from watching the Apple ad, because it's so vibrant, it's definitely tying in like spring and summer vibes. So I feel like partnering with some type of beverage company, tequila, or...
What about that popular drink? I think it's called Poppy. They were just bought out by, I think, Pepsi.
They should get to him. Well, actually, watching this Apple ad, I couldn't help but think of Fanta.
Fanta?
I don't know why. It's just like the colors. He should be the new ambassador for Fanta. And then he should shoot it all on Apple iPhones.
Oh, that's true. Like The Weeknd did for his music video.
Or like Selena Gomez. What's that jacket that he wears in The Last of Us?
Yeah, it looks like a brown, maybe leather jacket.
You know what I think would be so cool? Because you just see him in like that brown jacket, some jeans. It's like a very casual, everyday, like running from zombies type of outfit.
Every day just running from zombies.
He should do Get Ready With Me to Run From Zombies. It'd be cool if he partnered with like Levi's and they did a whole commercial of him like putting on his jeans, getting ready, and then he's like running from zombies and like fighting. And it's a Levi's commercial, but it's also promoting The Last of Us.
Beyonce, her collaboration was mostly for Cowboy Carter, so that could be like their next campaign. Lady Gaga has a song called Zombie Boy.
If she does a music video for that, she should invite him to be in it. I think he would love to work with Lady Gaga.
Now, let's talk Fantastic Four. Since it has that 1960s vintage aesthetic to it, what are your thoughts on what they can do right there?
Rem Beauty by Ariana Grande. She's always describing her brand as like 1960s-esque, and it's very like galactic, very retro futuristic. futuristic, and I feel like that's the vibe that this movie's about to take. That would be such a huge win for her because she's already doing Wicked, and I think that was expected, but it would be cool if she could start keeping into the MC universe.
I don't know. It's just because she's sandwiched between Wicked 1 and Wicked 2. I believe Wicked 2 is coming out in the fall.
Unless, like, her contract says you cannot do anything but Wicked, because she does have a deluxe album coming out as well.
Well, I don't know what the contract says. As far as we know, her and Cynthia read their contracts together to ensure that they had equal pay.
Good for them.
I don't know.
Well, I hope that's true.